all honesty, I don't think everybody understands the depth of what's going on here and what I'm really trying to basically tell y'all on the realest level. And basically is that as I make these videos, I'm trying to, y'all see how I'm coming at every single angle? Y'all see how I'm basically going into the buildings, going into the structure of the buildings. Then I'm going into power tools. I'm trying to explain to you when things were invented so you can understand timelines, so you can understand what's available, what's not available. I'm explaining brick masonry work so you understand time frames. So I'm trying to paint a picture, okay? And as I paint that picture, you're going to start to realize I'm trying to show you something that's so dramatic that you can't fathom it. And I mean that in the realest way. I mean that to the core of your soul. Because your entire environment has been created to help you suppress what I'm trying to get you to remember. Although, once it comes flooding back and you start to remember, you start to accept it, you're gonna want to puke and die. It's not like one of those revelations you come to and you feel good about it and you feel enlightened or anything. You're going to feel horrible. It could snap your psyche. It could really snap your psyche. See, y'all need to understand exactly what it is they did, right? And I'm going to explain it to you simple. I'm not going to use any kind of big words. I'm not going to talk about anything confusing. I'm going to simplify this for you. The Tartarian cities were here. You see them, right? I'm going to make more videos. TikTok's going to end really soon. We're going to go over to YouTube in about 2 days. I'm going to make a video letting you guys know what my YouTube is, and it's going to be specifically for this and for this topic and for basically the Tartarian awakening and what it is we're trying to do here so that we can come back online. And basically what it is I'm telling y'all is all of these cities were everywhere, and they were beautiful, just like the ones I showed you. And they had these fountains, and they were flowing. As you see, they had a center point. That center point had the water flowing like the chi. It was just coming out of there, pouring into the basins. The water fountains were shooting it up. But then you got to understand something. Don't just look at the pictures. Look at the image. See the water fountains and the water everywhere, and then forget. It's not our time. Y'all gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta understand, it's not our time. There's not like rubber and electrics down there and pumps and this, that, and the third. No, you gotta go, all of that magnificentness is occurring and happening. How? Exactly. See, that's happening with ether. The energy of everywhere is in everything, and it's moving everything energetically. You understand? And it's so funny because they always put it in our face and we missed it, right? I don't watch anything just to watch, you know? Even if I'm watching something like One Piece, right? You watch something like One Piece, and what you're going to realize is towards the end, all the way at the end, you got Kaido, and he's a dragon, right? And he's in control of this whole entire mass that floats in the air. And he keeps it together with his chi energy. And as he's fighting, as he starts to weaken, the joint starts to crumble and it starts to fall apart. But then as I saw that, I just started thinking about everything. Like if you watch any movie, you watch Conan the Barbarian back in the day, or you watch any of the Indiana Jones movies, y'all ever notice that there's a certain energy or like a frequency that's holding everything together, right? And then they run up in the spot and the guy, he'll grab something, unhook it, unplug it, and then he'll take it. Next thing you know, dial will start going, boom, boom. Next thing you think, shit start rumbling, everything fall off, everything start falling to pieces, and it's just like, yo, it's like there's an energy that's holding everything together. And in Tartarian cities, that energy was ether, and basically everything was held together in our cities with ether, and that's how they flowed, and that's why all our buildings are cathodes. All of our buildings are technically structured just like cathedrals. It's just that cathedrals are actually amplifiers and healers. Cathedrals are almost like, I don't want to say our hospitals, because if you think about it, we didn't need hospitals then. We didn't need hospitals because we were operating off of ether. People keep going saying things like, I'm realizing they didn't have any bathrooms. They didn't make any bathrooms. Yeah, they didn't make any bathrooms. They didn't make any bathrooms because when you're pure and your essence is pure ether and you don't eat and you're not creating waste or all that, and you just super clean and your environment is pure, what do you think the marble is? The marble is crystal, marble is piezoelectric, just like quartz. So as the water and everything is flowing and it's flowing over everything, what do you think that is doing? It is charging up the energy and charging up everything everywhere. It's like on a daily basis, you're being bathed in like the most beautifulest, highest frequency of air and water. How can you not survive? That's why they didn't build bathrooms. They didn't build bathrooms because they were breathing in rich prana. It was like gold elements in the air. Everything was in the air. The fountains were going off and they were just sparkling and they were making all kind of rainbowy colors. You can absorb that, especially with your melanin. That's what this is for. So think about that. Your melanin is out there. You're in heaven. You're in heaven. What did you think heaven was? You're looking at these cities. What are you looking at with all the fountains and everything dancing everywhere and everything? What are you looking at? You're looking at heaven. You're in heaven. You're seeing huge, grand, big things. You're just walking. There's fountains and water flowing. Imagine if you just hearing them. You're in heaven. Now, they needed a way to destroy your heaven without any backlash. Now, see, if you're in heaven and everybody's loving heaven, everybody just thinks that, heaven is something temporary, they're going to allow you to break down heaven. But if you tell them, this heaven of yours is made out of plaster, and it's a temporary thing, it's just something we want to show you really quick. Yeah, look at this big, 150 foot tall, gold statue. Just don't worry about the plaster, man. We just gonna. This whole entire city is plaster, but we're gonna destroy it. And you get what I'm saying? So when it comes down to it, I'm trying to let y'all realize that the biggest genocide in your entire world is the fact that they literally destroyed all the heavenly cities, lied to you, told you they were made out of plaster so that they can destroy them, left some over so that they can occupy them as Capitol buildings, city halls, electrical stations. I'm about to do the one in New York, the General Electric Tower. Yeah, I'm coming for you too, you liars. But y'all see the point, man. I'm talking real history here, not that bullshit they talking in Yale and Princeton. Like, we really going in over here. You feel me? Stay tuned.